Welcome, racing fans, to the one, the only RP, the racing podcast presented by American Podcasting, apodradio.com, and available at apodradio.com. Also available at Spreaker.com, and if you're on Spreaker.com, hashtag sports, and you can also use hashtag RP. So last weekend, the action was at Richmond International Raceway. There was NASCAR Xfinity racing and Sprint Cup racing. All three are racing this weekend, actually, as the action heads to Chicago. But last Friday, was the Xfinity event, which was the Virginia 529 College Savings 250. Winner was Chase Elliott in the number 9 Chevy. Led 83 laps and gained 1 point. Second place, Kyle Busch in the 54 Toyota, 78 laps led right there, and he dropped 1 point. Third place, Brian Scott in the number 2 Chevy, led 63 laps and gained 2 points. Then last Saturday evening, the last of the regular season, NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series event, and that was the Federated Auto Parts 400. Winner, Matt Kenseth in the number 20 Toyota, led 352 laps, gained 4 points. Second place, Kyle Busch in the 18 Toyota, led 9 laps, gained 25 points. And third place, Joey Logano in the 22 Ford, he led 25 laps and he dropped 2 points. And Aric Almirola came in fourth, he dropped 1 point as well. And of course, the big news was that Aric Almirola needed that winner on Saturday to get into the chase. He just missed the cut, actually. But we'll get to that in a moment. Actually, if you want to know about it, I got right here. The drivers that did make it into the chase, okay, was Jimmie Johnson, Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Dale Jr., Kurt Busch, Cole Edwards, Burt Keselowski, Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Jamie McMurray, Jeff Gordon, Ryan Newman, Paul Menard, and Clint Bowyer. And the two drivers that just missed it was Aric Almirola and Kasey Kahne. But we'll go over that during the driver standing segment in a bit. So it was the Federated Auto Parts 400. Scheduled number of laps was 400, 300 miles, and actual number 400. The race start time was at 7:57 and finished up at 10:58, although it could have been 10:57. So you have 3 hours right there. And pre-race info, the Pledge of Allegiance performed by 43 kids from the Jeff Gordon Foundation. Presentation of colors, Fort Lee Color Guard Invocation, Michael McDowell, NASCAR Sprint Cup driver, drives the 95 car. National Anthem, the 29th Division Band from Fort Lee Army National Guard with a giant American flag. Flyover, a bandit flight team, and General Sergeant Engine Command. I forgot to write that down. But there was a little time for the cars to come off to roll off because it actually rained a little bit before that race started on Saturday, and so they had to get the Titans out there. But a little delay, not a big one though, not a big one. All right, so there was a competition caution set for lap 40, but we'll get to that in a moment. Top three at lap 2 was Joey Logano, Matt Kenseth, and Burt Keselowski. And then Kyle Busch would take third place at lap 4. Top 3 at lap 6 going to lap 7 was Joey Logano, Matt Kenseth, and then Kyle Busch. Danica Patrick ranked 25th at lap 22, and she started in 14th place. Top 3 at lap 36, Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano. Matt Kenseth with a 2.13 second lead over Kyle Busch at lap 37. Lap 36, 33 cars on the lead lap. And then lap 38 will bring out caution number 1. Incident on turn 1, Martin Truex Jr., he goes into the wall. Michael Annett, the beneficiary right there, Annett in the 46 car. Race off pit road at lap 38, Matt Kenseth, the winner right there, followed by Joe Logano, Kevin Harvick, Jimmie Johnson, Burt Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Kyle Larson, Cole Edwards, Kyle Busch, David Ragan. Now, what happened with this was the competition caution was at lap 40, but this caution comes out at lap 38. So they actually made this caution right here, since it went to hit the 40 lap mark they decided that they were going to just make that the competition caution. Now, normally, if there is a competition caution and a caution comes out prior to that, you can't refuel until that competition caution comes out. Sometimes they'll push the competition caution back a couple of laps, but this time they decided that since it was already on the caution and they hit the 40 lap mark, they decided to just make it the competition caution at that point. So the first caution for that incident, and then in turn also became the competition caution. Kyle Busch wound up making 2 pit stops during that caution. He actually wound up dropping from 2nd down to 17th place. That was at lap 43. Now, the 78 car, he goes out and pits. Again, he pits twice, right? First one on the caution, and he actually got popped with 2 penalties. Both was actually for too many crew member over the wall, all right? And so the first one was under yellow, and he had to restart at the back of the pack. Then he comes in to pit again on the green, gets penalized again, and now he has to serve a pass-through penalty. So he had 2 violations and 2 penalties. And then 78 also had a left rear tire rub that was reported by the tower during lap 54. 33 cars on the lead lap at lap 61. Okay, and which dropped down to 31 cars on the lead lap by lap 79. Caution 2 would come out at lap 97 for debris on turn 1. On the officials on the radio, put it out, debris in 1. Number 6, Trevor Bayne, the beneficiary there. Danica Patrick, 10 car, too fast on pit road, and Cole Witt, the 35 car, uncontrolled tire. Green flag comes out, and the race restarts at lap 34. Oh, excuse me. Lap 104. Sorry about that. Lap 104. Top 3, lap 105. Joe Logano, Matt Kenseth, and Denny Hamlin. And then at lap 110, it was Kenseth, Logano, and Denny Hamlin. Okay, and Matt Kenseth with a 0.7 second lead over Joey Logano at lap 110. Lap 111 grew to 1.157. Question 3 comes out, lap 112. Michael Annett this time, trouble on the back straightaway. He hits the wall. His oil cooler got knocked off, according to MRN. But the 46 car loses it, smokes, and into the inside wall. Akio Moreau, the beneficiary, right there. 46 car winds up getting towed. He actually wound up dropping out of the race later on in the evening. Race off pit road, lap 122, won by Matt Kenseth, and then followed by Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch, Jamie McMurray, Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Jimmy Johnson, Austin Dillon, and all took 4 tires. Race would restart at lap 127. Top 3, lap 128, Denny Hamlin, Carl Edwards, and Matt Kenseth. All right. At lap 137, it was Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch. Okay. But Carl Edwards would take first place. Let's see. Oh, no. Let's see. All right. Never mind that. So, anyway, lap 137, top 3, Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch. All JGR cars, by the way. Then at 143, it was Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, and then Austin Dillon. Winless cars amongst the top 15 consisted of, at lap 155, now winless meaning which they didn't win this season, Kyle Larson, which was in 5th place at lap 155, Jen McMurray was running 6th, Jeff Gordon running 10th, Austin Dillon running 12th, Casey Mears running 14th, and Casey Kane running 15th. Wow, I can't believe Jeff Gordon didn't win one this year. But he's in the chase, so there you go. The ultimate, since it was last year, I would say probably to win that race at Homestead, you know. Although the drivers can still get knocked out, okay, of the chase. And we'll get to that in a minute. Kevin Harvick has issues with his car jack, left side jack. This causes him to lose a couple of positions. Top 3, lap 170, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin. Matt Kenseth with a 1.36 second lead over Kyle Busch. Lap 181, top 3, Matt Kenseth, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch drops to 3rd. Kenseth with a 2.263 second lead at lap 182 over Denny Hamlin. So it was 39 cars, 33 cars, and eventually by lap 194, it was 19 cars on the lead lap. And then by lap 197, now that was 194 with 19 cars. Lap 197, it would be 17 cars on the lead lap. Aric Almirola gets into the top 10 at lap 200, and then the lap 200 also marks the halfway mark for Saturday night's race. Question 4 comes out at lap 210, debris on the back straightaway. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the beneficiary there. Stenhouse Jr. in the 17 car. And the race off pit road at lap 213, won by Matt Kenseth, the number 20 car. And then it was Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Brad Keselowski, McMurray, Logano, Almirola, Gordon, and Larson in that order. The 20, the 11, the 18, the 48, the 2, the 1, double 2, the 43, the 24, and the 42. Top 3 lap 220, Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski. And then top 5 at lap 249 actually consisted of 3 JGR cars, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then Team Penske cars, 4th and 5th. In fact, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd was occupied by Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin. 4th and 5th was occupied by Joe Logano and Brad Keselowski. And the number of cars on the lead lap drops down to 15, lap 252. Lap 265, top 3, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin. And then at lap 273, announcement came out that Michael Annett was officially out of the race due to that incident in 112 for the third caution. Question 5 comes out, though, 289 for debris on the back straightaway. Lucky dog is Kevin Harvick, the 4 car. And then you had an issue with the 95 car. The 95 car actually hit one of the trucks. So, they send those trucks out there, the pickup trucks, and they go to pick up the debris. And McDowell hit the truck. And in fact, McDowell was the tower asked McDowell to come to the hall after the race. So, I don't know what the outcome of that was, but usually if they ask you to come to the hall, they're looking for something. Okay. Anyway, during question 5, Jay McMurray, too fast, sections 1 and 2 on pit road. Keselowski, too fast on pit road. And Kevin Harvick, too many over the wall. Top 3, lap 302, Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch. Matt Kenseth with a 1.655 second lead over Joey Logano, lap 325, because Joey, right? And then Kyle Busch, reported some vibrations, and what else we got? Okay, Michael Annett we already spoke about. Top 3, lap 352, Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, Kyle Busch. Kenseth with a 3.27 second lead over Joey Logano at lap 353, which grew to 4.33 seconds at lap 359. And as of lap 358, Matt Kenseth has led 310 laps. My goodness, he led 352 laps. That's pretty impressive. Question 6, lap 375, debris on backstretch. Kyle Larson beneficiary. Green flag comes out, and the restart lap 382. Top 3, lap 385, Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano. White flag comes out, lap 399, and then the winner, Matt Kenseth. Second place, Kyle Busch, and third place, Joey Logano. So there you go. Interesting, and it's going to be getting more interesting, I think, as now we wound down to the tail end of the season. So it should be very interesting. All right, let's take a look at the racing schedule, shall we? Alright, so this upcoming weekend,